Here we go with the Daily Profit Update, NFL Preseason Week 3, plus season previews, Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots. Wes, we're getting closer and closer to the start of the regular season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Tony. Should be a fantastic season, really. It's going to be, fantastic. It's a great time of year. Super Bowl's in LA this year. We'll see if I'm going to get a ticket and go. Obviously, I'm from LA. I live in Vegas now, but I do have a couple connections out there. Maybe I can get some tickets. But I don't know. I kind of like watching the games at home, to be honest with you, even the Super Bowl. I've never been to a Super Bowl, but everybody that I've talked to that has gone to a Super Bowl, they always say they paid a ton of money for the ticket, and then they wish they would have watched it at home.
Yeah, I can't imagine, what the tickets go for. I think I'd rather just spend it on food and sit back, relax, watch it at home.
Yeah, that's how you do it for sure. Well, we get the Bills and the Steelers here. The Bills are hosting the Steelers, I believe. Bills are 2-point favorites, and the total's 35.5 here. So you have a season win total on the Bills here. I'm going to give out a side on this game, but the Bills. Obviously, Josh Allen, the narrative is, can he win the big one? You're judged on whether you win Super Bowls or not. That's, the name of the game here in the NFL. What do you think about their season win total?
Well, last year they finished 12-5, and they're actually second place in their division because New England had a monster year going 14-3. But their over-under set at 10.5 this year. And looking at their schedule, I think the first 5 games are tough. They're at the Texans. But they host 3 games in a row at home: Detroit Lions, LA Chargers, and the New England Patriots. So it is a tough start to the season, but 3 of them are at home. But I think if they can get off to a good start, this win total should be an easy overplay for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there. Obviously, they get the Jets 2 times, and you get the Miami Dolphins 2 times. So kind of seems like maybe it's 4 gimmies there. Joe Brady coming in, obviously he was the offensive coordinator before, so there's a lot of familiarity there with the offense and everything. I'm just kind of surprised. I thought they would actually go out and get, maybe a bigger name, but obviously Josh Allen put his seal of approval in for Joe Brady. And I'm high on the Bills too. I think they're going to have another great year. Last year they fell short to Denver, if you remember, at Mile High. And
overtime, right?
Yeah, it was overtime, and they came up short yet again. That's the narrative. Can Josh Allen get it done? And we'll see. We'll see what happens.
A lot of their tough games this year are at home. Like I said, the Lions, Chargers, New England. They play the Ravens in Buffalo, Kansas City Chiefs games in Buffalo, Bears games in Buffalo. So it seems like all their big games are at home where they play extremely well. 28 points per game last year with their offense. They were top 5 in total yards, top 5 in third down conversions, and also converting in the red zone. So they are a very good offensive team. That's probably why the offensive coordinator got promoted, Joe Brady, to being the head coach. The defense is also very good, especially their secondary. Buffalo Bills have made the playoffs 7 straight years, so they continue to win. Josh Allen, 40 total touchdowns last year between rushing and passing. So he's a top 3 quarterback in the league. I think he'll have another monster year in the new stadium. They have James Cook, who's a great running back. They added DJ Moore, wide receiver. They also have Keon Coleman and Shakir. 2 tight ends, Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox. So this offense is very good. The secondary is very good on defense, which they get out to a quick lead. It's hard to come back, pass against this team. So I think Buffalo Bills go over 10.5 wins here, and I like them to win the division as well.
Yeah, you mentioned James Cook. I think James Cook is going to have a phenomenal season this year if you're looking for a stud fantasy guy, if you haven't done your fantasy draft yet, or even looking at, over-under for yards or whatever. I don't have it in front of me, but I do think he's going to have a monster year because Buffalo's going to want to run the ball for sure. And, take a look at James Cook. I think he's going to have a phenomenal season there as well. So, Tony, I am going to move to the side on this game, but before I do that, I do want to let everybody know about the promotion. So, basically, you get every single play that we have, all of NFL, all of college, all of Major League Baseball even. We're going to throw that in, and that includes all 5% best bets. It's $6.99. That saves you $200 all the way through the Super Bowl. And, that's a lot of selections for me because I'm pretty high volume in NFL in college as well, and obviously Major League Baseball playoffs and World Series. So a lot of action, as they say in the movie Rounders, Tony. And yeah, go ahead and get yourself a package. It's $200 off, so it's a phenomenal deal. And come win with us the entire NFL and college season.
Yeah, Rounders, such a great movie.
Yeah.
I could picture it now. A lot of action, a lot of action. Was that Worm? I think that was his name in
Yeah,
the movie.
it's John Malkovich. John Malkovich does the worst Russian accent. He goes, "Get that man his money."
Hey, that man his money.
Yes, yes.
All right, so there you go. Who do you like in the game here Thursday night?
I'm going with the Bills, man. I'll tell you what, it's pretty easy for me here too. So the Steelers, they got shut out at home against the Jets last week, so that's kind of embarrassing. I mean, I know it's preseason, but getting shut out by the Jets at home, not putting up any points at all, is not a very good look. Will Howard and Drew Aller, I came out here and said on this video last week that these guys are going to struggle because they looked good the week before. And I said those defenses were vanilla who they played, and they weren't good at all. Aller was 11 to 23 for 110. It's not terrible, but he didn't even complete 50% passes. And Will Howard 10 to 15 for 74 yards, but 2 interceptions. Just not a good look from the quarterback position at all. And as a team, they only ran for 3.8 yards per carry, 26 times for 98 yards. That's not that great either. Aaron Rodgers, he's not going to play this preseason, so you get these two bums again out on the field, Aller and Howard. As it relates to the Bills, Kyle Allen, veteran NFL, backup quarterback. Shane Buechele, he went 5 of 10 for 111 yards and a TD. Kyle Allen looked pretty good, 138.9 rating, 10 of 12 for 128 and a TD. Buffalo's only laying 2 here. We're at home, and we have 2 decent quarterbacks, one of which is Kyle Allen, who's, he started in the NFL quite a few games against 2 guys who should be holding the clipboard for good reason. I got to go with Buffalo here. This is a slam dunk for me. I'm going to lay 2 here for purposes of the video. I like the Bills quite a bit in this game. I just think it's a big mismatch, honestly.
All right, there you go. NFL preseason week 3, Thursday. Wes likes Buffalo Bills -2 for our season preview. I like the Buffalo Bills over 10.5 wins. And we have one more team preview here and selection for Thursday night. Wes, if you want to go first, give your selection between New England and Cleveland, and then I'll give a quick season preview on the New England Patriots.
Yeah, for sure. So same story here. It's kind of funny. I just kind of gave you a narrative for the prior game. I'm going to go with the same exact narrative in this game. You have 2 bum quarterbacks against 2 pretty decent quarterbacks. It's almost the same exact story. So last week, the Patriots, they beat the Eagles 24 to 21. Drake May did not play, neither did A.J. Brown, but Tommy DeVito and Baron Morton, they played decent, decent quarterback. They ran the ball. Pretty good as well. 33 attempts for 140 yards as a team. That's pretty good. The Browns, they got blown out by the Bills in Cleveland. This is coming off getting blown out by the Bears the week before. So Cleveland already looks in disarray before the season even starts. Deshaun Watson has been named the starter of this team as of this morning. Todd Monken came out and said that Deshaun Watson is going to be QB1 to start the year, but he didn't look good at all the last game. But we have Dylan Gabriel and Taylor Green, who are apparently going to be playing in this game. Dylan Gabriel, he is king checkdown in the NFL. The guy, he doesn't throw the ball any further than 10 yards down the field. He's not a very good NFL quarterback. He was fantastic at Oregon, but not in the NFL. And they also have, their other quarterback they had, I thought I had in my notes here, but I don't. But I don't think he's very good either. It's Taylor Green, and I don't even think he played last week. I don't even know if he played the week prior to that. So I think the Patriots is the only way you can go here, man. The game's in Cleveland, but I don't care. I'm going Patriots minus the 1.5. 2 good quarterbacks against 2 bum quarterbacks. Again, same story as the prior game. Give me the Patriots in this game.
All right, there you go. Thursday night, preseason week 3, Patriots -1.5. Thursday night, NFL action. Speaking of check down, you made me think of Rounders again. Check.
Right.
All right, let's do a quick season preview here of the New England Patriots. I'm going to give you a win total. We'll give you that right now. I know that's what you guys are looking for. I think the Patriots go under 10.5 wins. Now, this is almost the opposite of the Buffalo Bills. New England, all of their tough games are on the road this year. They're at Seattle, at Jacksonville, at Buffalo, which is a divisional game, at Chicago, at Detroit, at LA, and at Kansas City. So a lot of their big games are on the road. I think that's going to be difficult. Drake May, can he do what he did last year? 31 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. There were some team distractions last year too. He was the number 1 rated quarterback, Drake May. I think he comes back down to earth after his sophomore year last year. They do have a good running back in Ramon Stevenson and also Trayvon Henderson. So they got a couple of good backs, but I just don't see New England having that season they had last year, going 14-3. The win total is 10.5 for a reason. I like the under. They're a good third down team. The secondary struggled last year. Defense struggled a little bit. They do have a good kicker who made 27 out of 32 kicks, but all their big games are on the road, and I could see them going, 9-8, 10-7 on the season. We're going to go under 10.5 wins for the New England Patriots.
Yeah, that's what happens when you make the Super Bowl is you get a very tough schedule the next year.
Yes.
Right? Number
Absolutely.
one. Number two, it always seems like the team that loses the Super Bowl, they have a letdown the next season. It's a tale as old as time. Yep. It's been happening for, it seems like, the last 20 years. You make it to the Super Bowl, you lose, and you tend to not have as good of a year next year. So hence the case here. I'm actually a little bit higher on the Patriots than you are, but that's cool.
I like the AJ Brown pickup. He's a good receiver, but if you don't throw him the ball, he's a distraction. He'll cause issues in the locker room.
Yeah, he might go read a novel over there on the sideline, right?
Yeah, you never know. Guys, there you have it. New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills preview. 2 picks for your Thursday night preseason week 3 action. Give us a like, subscribe, thumbs up. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. We'll be back again on Tuesday with another edition of the Daily Prophet. We're going to take a look at the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens tomorrow morning.